most important thing to know about how Lamont does scholarship is that music majors, anyone who has applied as a music major, is considered for the Lamont Scholarship, which is a combination of musical merit, how well they do on their audition, right? Mm-hmm. Academic merit, where do they rank among the rest of the admitted class for DU, and if the student submits the FAFSA and the CSS profile, both of which they will get emails about throughout the process, then we also consider financial need. So music merit, academic merit, financial need. All of those things are considered in the Lamont School of Music scholarship.
Got it. And it's one number.
It's one number, so
Okay.
it's all. You're not going to see line items for each of those things. It's going to be one number. And then the important thing is, because we consider all of that when we're making the Lamont Scholarship Award, music majors are not eligible for academic merit or DU need-based aid on top of their music scholarship. We've already taken that into account. It's represented in the Lamont Scholarship. So if you go online and you say, oh, I'm going to be a provost scholar because of my grades or what have you, you will never see a provost scholarship on your account because we will have already kind of considered that, and it will be just included in that Lamont School of Music scholarship. So that's really important. Applicants will apply at a bunch of different schools, and different schools do it different ways. But what is super common is somebody to say, you have this music scholarship, this academic scholarship, and this need-based scholarship. For us, that's all going to be one big scholarship.
Great.
Yep. And it's a similar deliberation. We're looking at all those considerations. We're talking with faculty. We're considering what our needs are. If someone has been admitted, we really strive to make it affordable for them. Mm-hmm. I mean, we want anyone who's been admitted, we want here, right?
Yeah,
and
right.
so we will strive to make it affordable. Which I would say leads me to the last point on this, about scholarship appeals, right? So we do have a process by which, after a student and a family has received all their financial information, their scholarship information, they're getting an idea of how much DU is going to cost relative to other schools. We have a process where we can talk through those details, right? What is common, and I think is the archetype for that appeals process, is someone who has gone through the process at multiple schools and ultimately decided that DU was the place they wanted to be, right? This is the place that really spoke to them during the audition. They felt at home here, they liked the faculty, and they're looking at their offers and saying, ooh, DU's my top, but I don't know if we can afford it. It's a private school, it's expensive, and we can talk ad nauseum about what we think is provided by that cost, the private school cost. But the reality is they're looking at those offers and thinking, ooh, if only it was just a little bit closer to this other offer, or if only it was just a little bit more affordable, I could be more comfortable committing to DU. Those are the types of conversations that we want to have.
Yeah. Who would I submit that appeal to?
So that'll come to me, right? We will start that conversation, and usually it's via email or over the phone. It's a very individualized process, right? Because everybody's situation is going to be a little bit different. But I want to return to the idea, the philosophy that if we've admitted a student, we really do want them to be able to come, right? And so and if we know they want to come, then we're both starting from we have a shared desired outcome.
Yeah.
We of course both have constraints, right? DU doesn't have endless finances. The individual families don't have endless finances. So there are constraints, but the goal is to work together and try and achieve that shared goal of attendance, overcoming some of those obstacles. It doesn't work every time, of course, but that conversation is important. We want to have it because, again, we want those students to be able to come here.